Christmas, and welcome as the staff of Forever Communications presents the tale of the immortal Scrooge, as we bring you Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Once upon a Christmas Eve on a mean and shabby street in London stood the warehouse of Scrooge and Marley's. Marley was 7 years dead, but Scrooge never bothered to paint out his name. It was a waste of time, paint, and money. Oh, a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone was Ebenezer Scrooge, a squeezing, grasping, clutching, covetous old sinner. A frosty rime upon his head and on his eyebrows and on his wiry chin. And the coal within him iced his office in the dog days, and didn't thaw it out 1 degree at Christmas. A fact that could be attested by Bob Cratchit, his overworked and shivering clerk.
And what do you think you're about to do with that coal scuttle, Mr. Cratchit?
Why, well, you see, my stove's gone out, Mr. Scrooge.
And tell me, Mr. Cratchit, do you like working here?
Oh, yes indeed, sir.
Well, and you have reason for 15 bob a day as it is?
Oh, yes, you see, there's my wife and Tiny Tim and Belinda and Martha and...
Oh, yes. And then may I suggest you forget the fire and get back to your work? Unless, of course, you would prefer to keep Christmas by losing your situation.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. It won't happen again, Mr. Scrooge.
And chase that blasted little creep away from the door. Christmas, bah.
A Merry Christmas. God save you, Uncle.
May the Lord pity you, nephew. Humbug.
Oh, come now. You don't mean that.
I do. Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Then what right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Now don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as this? Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer? A time for balancing your books and having them in through a round of dozen months presented dead against you?
Uncle.
Yes, and if I had my way, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips would be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle!
Nephew, keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Well, let me leave it alone then.
Won't you at least come and dine with us tomorrow?
Good afternoon, nephew.
It's Christmas Day, you know.
Good afternoon.
Well, if I don't see you, a Merry Christmas,
Good
Uncle.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon!
Please understand we aren't asking for a large donation, Mr. Scrooge. Even a small sum will provide a brighter Christmas for the poor and destitute.
What amount may we put you down for, Mr. Scrooge?
Nothing.
Oh? You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be let alone.
Mr. Scrooge!
I don't make myself merry at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I help support the prisons and the workhouses, and heaven knows they cost enough. Those who are badly off can go there.
But many would rather die than go there.
Oh, if they'd rather die, the better thing to do. And decrease the surplus population. Besides, I find it quite enough for a man to mind his own business and not interfere with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon.
It was cold and dark when Scrooge left the ancient warehouse and made his way to the lowering pile of buildings where he had a gloomy suite of rooms. Since Marley's death, no one lived there but Scrooge. Then, as he put his key in the lock of the door, a strange thing happened.
Oh, that door knocker. I could have sworn it was Marley's face. Ah, rubbish. Humbug.
Scrooge entered, then locked and double-locked the door behind him. He wasn't a man to be frightened by a door knocker. He lit his candle and started up the stairs, his footsteps echoing through the quiet house.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Who's there?
What was that noise deep down below in the cellar? As if someone were dragging a heavy chain.
Ebenezer.
What's that?
The sound grew louder on the cellar stairs, rose higher in the empty halls below, then climbed and clattered on the stairs behind Scrooge as he fled. He closed the door of his room and locked it.
Humbug! I don't believe it!
Then, as though a part of the fog outside, the ghost of Jacob Marley passed through the closed and locked door.
Ebenezer.
Who are you?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
And what do you want?
Oh, much, Ebenezer.
Begone! I don't believe in you.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Oh, because a little thing affects them. A very slight disorder of the senses makes them cheats. Why, you might be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, or a fragment of underdone potato. There's more gravy than grave about you. Don't do that now, I beg of you.
Oh, man of the worldly mind. Do you believe in me or not?
I do if it makes you any happier, Jacob. But why do spirits walk the earth? Why do you come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men.
Yes, Jacob?
And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death.
Oh, but why must you wear that heavy chain? A chain of cash boxes and keys and padlocks and ledgers, the deeds and swollen purses.
It's the one I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard.
Oh, but why should you be so cursed? You were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business? Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance were all my business.
But Jacob...
Hear me.
I will.
You may still have a chance and hope escaping my fate.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
3, Jacob?
Receive them, and for your own sake, remember what has passed between us.
Jacob, wait now. Don't leave me. Jacob, please.
Look to see me no more. Farewell.
Jacob, wait. Jacob.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Huh? Oh, who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past. Rise and walk with me.
Walk? In these slippers, dressing gown, nightcap?
Come, we will leave by the window.
Oh, no. It's all very well for spirits, but I'm only a mortal and I'm liable to fall.
Bear but the touch of my hand. Rest on your heart, and you shall be upheld in more than this. Come, Ebenezer Scrooge. Look just below us, Ebenezer Scrooge. Do you know this place?
Why, yes, of course I know its spirit. I was a boy here. There's my old school with the cupola and the bell hanging on it.
An ugly, lifeless place.
It was Christmas Day, and all the boys have gone home for the holidays.
All? Who is that lonely child left behind? And chiding these tears by the schoolmaster?
I was a child spirit.
And now, Master Ebenezer, no tears if you please. There's nothing more degrading than self-pity. Besides, Christmas isn't all that important.
A very wise man, the schoolmaster. Don't you agree, Ebenezer?
Of course I don't agree. Why, Christmas is very important to a child of that age, Spirit. Ah, poor boy. I wish. Oh well, too late now.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Oh, but there's a boy singing a Christmas carol outside my warehouse.
Yes.
I wish I'd given him something, that's all.
Come, let's see another Christmas. Now we are in the city, and that lonely boy is older. Do you know this warehouse, Ebenezer?
Know it? Why, of course I know it. I was apprentice here.
Were you happy?
Oh, yes, very happy. My employer was a kind man, and yet, why, bless his heart, there he is. It's Fezziwig. Oh, Fezziwig alive again.
Ho, ho, ho! Yo-ho, lads! No more work tonight. Christmas Eve, Dick. Christmas, Ebenezer. We're having a party.
A party, Mr. Fezziwig?
Ha, ha, ha. And he's a fiddler already. Clear away, lads. Clear away.
Yes, sir.
Come, Mr. Fiddler, and nimble your fingers and give us something for dancing with plenty of life in it. Christmas Eve, you know, the best time of the year. God bless us.
A very simple and foolish man, old Fezziwig.
Nonsense, Spirit. Why, he was one of the greatest men of all.
Indeed.
I only wish.
Yes?
Nothing. I was just thinking of my own clerk, Bob Cratchit.
Really? My time grows short. Prepare yourself to meet the spirit of Christmas present.
Ah, Spirit, where are you? Don't leave me alone.
Be not afraid, Ebenezer Scrooge. Behold in me the spirit of Christmas present.
But, Spirit, this place is strange. Where are we?
There below us lies Camden Town.
Camden Town. Why, that's where my clerk, Bob Cratchit, lives.
Yes, and there is the poor roof that shelters his family. Come, we will go in.
The gravy! Great heavens, I nearly forgot the gravy. There, Belinda, you watch the applesauce.
Yes, Mother.
And Martha, you dust off the hot plate.
I will, Mother.
Joseph and Thomas.
Yes?
Start setting the chairs at the table.
Yes, Mother, we will.
Oh, I don't see what's keeping your father and Tiny Tim.
Here they come now, Mother.
Oh, they just came in the parlor.
Thank goodness. Open the door for them, Belinda.
Yes, Mother. Oh, he's rotting on Father's shoulders.
Be careful, doll.
Oh, watch out for that icy spot.
Oh, hi-ho, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mother.
Merry Christmas, Tiny Tim.
And may God bless us all.
God bless us.
And what do you say, Tiny Tim?
God bless us, everyone.
Now, there you come. There you are. Joseph, Tommy, take him off and get his hands clean for dinner.
Come on, Tiny Tim. Wait till you see what's in the oven. There never was such a bird.
How did he behave in church, Bob?
He was good as gold, but you know, he gets thought sitting there by himself so much. He thinks the strangest things you've ever heard.
I know.
He told me coming home that he hoped people saw him in church because he was a cripple.
Oh.
And that it might be pleasant for them to remember on Christmas Day who made the lame beggars walk and blind men see.
Oh boy, poor Poor boy.
Why are there tears in your eyes, Ebenezer Scrooge?
Cratchit never told me the boy was lame.
He has worn that iron brace and carried that little crutch ever since he can remember. But my time is up. Goodbye, Ebenezer.
Wait, please. Oh, tell me this before you leave me.
Yes?
May Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat and a crutch without the owner.
Oh, no. No, don't say that.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child must die.
No, Spirit. No.
Will it not be better if he dies? As you once said, it will
decrease the surplus population. Oh, Spirit.
Farewell, Ebenezer. The ghost of Christmas yet to come awaits you.
What place is this? So dark and cold, thick with fog. Who are you, dark phantom with a hidden face? I fear you more than any of the others. Are you the ghost of Christmas yet to come? Why, this is a burial ground, depleted, overgrown with grass and weeds. The resting place of those forgotten and unloved. Why do you point to that stone? What name is written there that I must read? The letters are too dim, I can't see them. The fog's too heavy. Tell me, Spirit, who rests in this lonely, unattended earth?
You are that man, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ah, Spirit, hear me now. I'm not the man that I was. I will not be the man I must have been. But for this night, I'll honor Christmas in my heart. I'll try to keep it all the year. Hear me, Spirit, and tell me I may sponge away the writing on that stone. Oh, stone! Spirit, do you hear me? Spirit! I'm not afraid at all. My own bedpost. This isn't a graveyard. This is my own room. Yes, there's the door where I saw Marley's ghost, and the window where there's first spirit. Why, it's broad daylight. No fog, no mist. It's a beautiful, glorious day. And people on the street, all dressed in their best, and church bells too. Oh, boy, hey boy, you down there.
Yes, sir?
What day is this, my fine fellow?
What day? Why, is Christmas, of course.
Christmas Day, Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. Hello down there.
Yes, sir?
Do you know the poulterer down at the corner?
I should hope so, sir.
Ha ha! An intelligent boy indeed, a remarkable boy. Tell me, do you know if they've sold the prize turkey?
The little one?
No, the big prize turkey.
It's hanging there right now.
Yes, go tell them to bring it here and come back with the man. I'll give you a shilling. Come back in less than 5 minutes, you'll get half a crown.
Yes, sir.
Look at him run. I'll send it off to Bob Cratchit. He shall know who sent it. What a joke that will be. Why, it's twice the size of Tiny Tim. Let's see. I better get dressed. Yes, I've got much to do. It's going to be a busy day. Yes, a very busy day.
And it was a busy day. Ebenezer Scrooge was out observing Merry Christmas in the merriest way, and he looked so delighted that people just couldn't resist speaking to him.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Yes, and he stopped to pat children on the head.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, my dear!
And gave shillings to beggars.
Pardon me, sir. You expect some change?
Oh, God bless you, Mr. Scrooge.
And may God bless you and have a Merry Christmas.
And he even went calling on his nephew, and his nephew's wife kissed him. Oh, he had a wonderful time and a wonderful Christmas. The morning after Christmas, he was early at the office. Scrooge wanted to be there first, and he wanted to catch Bob Cratchit coming in late.
Well, Mr. Cratchit, so you finally got here. Look at that clock. What do you mean by coming here at this time of the day?
I'm very sorry, Mr. Scrooge. It won't happen again.
Oh, indeed it won't. Step over here to my desk, if you please.
Yes, sir. It's only once a year, sir.
A poor sort of excuse, Mr. Cratchit.
But, sir,
Quiet! I'm not going to stand for this kind of thing any longer, and therefore, my friend...
Yes, sir?
I'm about to raise your salary.
What?
Merry Christmas, Bob. A merrier Christmas than I've given you for many a year. I'll raise your salary. I'll endeavor to assist your struggling family. Now, make up the fire and buy another coal scuttle before I dot another I, Bob.
And Scrooge was even better than his word. He did it all, and infamously more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father. He became as good a friend and as good a man as the good old city ever knew, or any other good old city, town, or borough in the good old world. And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed the knowledge. May that be truly said of us, and all of us. Thank you for joining us for our presentation of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. In the role of the immortal Ebenezer Scrooge was the TJ Network's Steve Hilton. As Scrooge's humble clerk Bob Cratchit was Froggy 104's Tad Pole. Scrooge's nephew Fred was played by Froggy 104's Al G. The two seeking donations for charity were played by Froggy 104's Forrest Jump and JJ 97.7's Monique Jordan. As Scrooge's late associate Jacob Marley was Tim Forrest. From Rock 92.3, Buzz played the ghost of Christmas Past, Jodie Austin as the ghost of Christmas Present, and Greg Rivers in the role of the ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. The part of Ebenezer's old schoolmaster was the TJ Network's Frankie Lax. JJ 97.7's John B. played Scrooge's former employer Fezziwig. Playing Miss Cratchit was Froggy 104's Pollywog. As Tiny Tim, Paler Eubank. Thomas was played by Donovan Eubank, and the role of Belinda was played by Brianna Shaver. And your narrator, I'm Ron Haney. Thank you again for joining us, and have a Merry Christmas.